my grandma. When I was a little bitty boy just up off the floor, we used to go down to Grandma's house every month end or so. We'd have chicken pie and country ham and homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide and soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 11 geese, took a whole wool of cloth for the tick. It would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a piggy we'd stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. After supper, we'd sit around the fire and the old folks would spit and chew. Pa'd talk about the farm and the war, and Granny'd sing a ballad or two. And I'd sit and listen and watch the fire until the cobwebs filled my head. Next thing I know, I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide and soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 11 geese, took a whole wool of cloth for the tick. It would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Now I love my ma and I love my pa, I love Granny and Grandpa too. I've been fishing with my uncle, I wrestled with my cousin, I even kissed Aunt Lou. But if I ever had to make a choice, guess it ought to be said that I'd trade them all, plus a gal down the road for Grandma's feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide and soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 11 geese, took a whole bolt of cloth for the tick. It would hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a piggy we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Yeah. Thank you. Well, welcome once again to Virtual Tombstone. We're glad to have you here. Hopefully that song put you in the mood for a good old hootenanny. We'll see what all's going to show up in this week's show. We are the band Wanted, and we're thrilled to be doing this show from Tombstone, where our tour stopped. And I'm going to let Miss Candy introduce the next artist.
That's right. This young lady is from Eau Claire, or Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, to be exact, and she is an up-and-coming. Please enjoy her next piece.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Shutting me in and you kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what you mean, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and dark edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and dark edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. Oh, I give you all of me.
Isn't she good? This next group, Silver King Minstrels. They're from the surrounding areas around Tombstone. Candy discovered them on the boardwalk down here in an empty tombstone. I just love their music. This should get your toe tapping.
So impressed with the Silver King Minstrels. I love listening to them play. They're just so much fun. Please, if you want to support them, follow the link, and they have their PayPal link available for tips and donations. And if you really like that, you're going to really like this next one. We, just a few weeks ago, were asked to do a social distancing concert here in our RV park, and this is one of the most popular songs from that, Ring of Fire.
Is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
So one of our favorite artists from the show here that y'all have been watching, Miss Tasha Spradlin, is part of Two Times Country, and she sent us a quick bit about how important toilet paper has become to her.
This next piece is Braden Spradlin, and it's a little unusual. It's not usually something that we would post, and this really highlights how talented a guitar player he really is. Please take a look at his next piece.
Up next, Hearts Igniting Ministries provides the Marriage Minute. If you've been following the pillow fight, this is the conclusion of that, and love what they did with this. Take a look.
6 months later.
So that was about 6 months ago, the pillow fight that we had, and now we've kind of worked through a couple of things, haven't we?
We have, and we thought we might share with you from our vast, extensive knowledge of what not to do, and a couple things that actually ended up working. We just wanted to give you some examples of how to create communication that can actually strengthen your connection, even in the middle of a conflict.
Like, for example, this.
Honey? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Really. It's nice outside, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, your pillows.
Is this something bothering you?
No, honey. I just thought it would be nice to try it on the front lawn.
Oh.
Honey, can I talk to you about the pillows? I feel frustrated because there's so many pillows. It just feels overwhelming. So, honey, that's how I feel about the pillows.
Do you like anything about anything that I do? You don't like how I decorate? You probably don't even like how I cook? Is there anything that I'm doing right for you?
Honey. So, honey, that's how I feel about the pillows.
Oh, don't feel that way. No, you like the pillows. Like, pillows are soft and comforting. Everybody likes pillows. Everybody wants more pillows, right? So what I hear you saying is that having so many pillows makes you feel overwhelmed and you feel frustrated. Maybe because I didn't even ask you if you wanted all those pillows.
So hopefully some of those tips and examples that we gave there are going to be helpful for you.
Right, and we hope that you'll use this time of social distancing to practice connecting with your spouse by using assertive communication and active listening.
And I guess we're all good now then, right?
Yeah, I did want to talk to you about your beard.
Oh man, that was good. I've used a lot of the tools that don't work, and we've learned how to use the tools that do work. That stuff is really good, and it really does work. If you love Hearts Igniting Ministries, you should go to their website. You'll find the link here. Follow their podcast. I know that they have that, Jay Bryan and Renee. And also, if your marriage is in serious trouble, and I'm being serious, if you're seriously struggling with tools, email them through the website. And they told us they'd be willing to find a way to help you. What else does this show need?
I think this show needs some rock and roll.
Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. But I never lost 1 minute of sleep, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, pumped a lot of pain down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. If you come down to the river, bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry 'cause you've got no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Rolling,
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 rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
We've been rocking and rolling in the bus this week, and one of the things we wanted to celebrate is what we're grateful for. If you would like to celebrate something that you're grateful for, send it in to the show, virtualtombstone7@gmail.com.
It's complete. The sink is finished, and we are so grateful to Tasha and Braden for contributing to this project with the faucet that they provided. Now our sink is no longer linking all over the counter, And it holds all of our dishes because we've actually upgraded. Wow, I'm not exactly sure what that was. And Tasha is so talented. We would like to share her next piece where she is actually playing ukulele and singing along. Can't Help Falling in Love.
Wise men say only fools rush in, for I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you.
Another of our gratitudes is for the Wells Fargo RV Park. The owner, Russ Jennings, yeah, he's the cousin of Waylon Jennings, loves to sing, and he's got a riddle for you. We're with Russ Jennings at the Wells Fargo RV Park, and he's got a question for you.
Got a little question for you to ponder while we go through this stage we're going through. Ask yourself this question. First question is, what's more powerful than God? The second question, what's more evil than the devil? Third question, what is it that wealthy people don't need? What is it that poor people have? And what is it if we eat, we'll all die?
I hope you're enjoying the show so far. One of our purposes for this show was to reconnect ourselves and our audiences to family and all the important things that we're finding during this slow time. And one of the coolest things I've seen this week is Paisley Lynn singing to the baby.
I love you. I love you the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skidamarinky, daddy, skidamarinky, daddy. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and in the afternoon, underneath the moon. Skidamarinky, daddy, skidamarinky, daddy. I love you.
When we got stuck with this show, Egon Metzger, our son-in-law, stepped up to help us with Wi-Fi speeds and basically ended up designing the whole show every week. He spends a whole day doing it. If you love his work, check him out. This next ad tells you all about his new business, which he just started within the last year, and I'm sure like other small businesses, he could use some support.
as we've been sharing our gratitude for, all kinds of things this week, this next video is actually Joshua sharing his gratitude for some friends that have really supported us throughout our entire journey.
So, under the heading of everything's gonna be okay, my friend Jaime Zambrano in around Port Aransas, Corpus Christi, Texas, gave me this 2 years ago. I'm sure he remembers that. It's a jigsaw. He said, I don't need this, do you need it? Look, it's still got his name on it. He said, I don't need it, do you need this? We're not doing construction anymore. And I said, yes, actually I have a project coming up that I need this for. It wasn't this project, and that other project got changed, it never happened. And here I am, in the middle of nowhere, no way to go get extra tools, and I have exactly what I need to do this sink cutout. I'm taken care of all the time. Thank you, Jaime Zambrano, and I hope that you have something in your life that you can say, thank you. Somebody knew what I would need, and it was already there when I needed it. This has been a different show, primarily focused around, I think, couples. That's what keeps coming up for me. And I had the opportunity to reconnect with some friends from 20 years ago from Minnesota. She was recently diagnosed with breast cancer January 8th and had surgery January 24th. When she was done with her radiation, which Candy knows is a traumatic experience, she got to ring the bell. This is Sherri Levine. That makes me happy. I asked Jim and Cheri how this affected them, and it resulted in this last song we're going to close the show with. Cheri said that it took her deeper in her relationship with God, her relationship with her husband. Jim shared that during the time of healing, and they're still healing, that they did what he's coined as psalm soaking. They love reading the Psalms in different translations and then playing them. They write songs, they play together on the guitar and the violin. I think you're going to like this, and I hope it blesses you as it did me. Jim and Cheri Levine, Psalm 36, and we'll see you next week.
Your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches the clouds. Your righteousness is like majestic mountains. Your justice like the ocean depths. Your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches the clouds. Your righteousness is like majestic mountains. Your justice like the ocean